I guess I should have the total number of times that I rewatch things. That'd be fun, but I don't. But if you haven't seen Geostorm.
Geostorm. Okay, I want to institute like a new segment where John does like a throwback of, because he's a big fan of rewatching things.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Geostorm. Okay, when is it from? Tell us about it.
It's from 2017.
Okay.
And Dean Devlin directed and wrote it, and we know he's got some classics. So look, it's worthwhile, people.
You love a Gerard Butler.
You know, I didn't think that I did.
You do.
But I really do.
Because what's that one series that he does?
We can't talk about it right now because I'm going to talk about it later.
Okay, well, hold on.
I mean, just so many Gerard Butler.
You're a fan.
Yeah. You know, it's an interesting thing, you know, when a movie star is doing what you want them to do and the rest of the movie around it works, then it's like, well, this is very satisfying. So yes, Gerard as a kind of a space engineer.
Wait, it's not a musical?
No. And he, you know, is kind of a smart aleck and is constantly getting himself into trouble, but he's a know-it-all, but generally he's right, is kind of like, wow, that really works for Gerard.
That's the perfect Gerard spot.
Yeah. Because, you know, yes, we're not quite in the 30-something Gerard who's going to constantly beat everyone up. Not that I don't enjoy that also, but this is the different one where he doesn't really have to beat people up. So that was fine. I think Andy Garcia as a president is fantastic. He was great. Ed Harris as a political person who, you know, shall remain unsaid what he did or didn't do was very good. So look, I mean, the list goes on of reasons why you should watch this.
Okay, so if you had to estimate how many times you've watched Geostorm, what would it be?
So it came out in 2017, and sadly we live in the future of 2024. I mean, you know, it's not that I've seen it twice a year since then, but like, I mean, we were probably into double digits now, I would say.
Wow. I mean, do you have it memorized, or is it just... No, okay.
I mean, double digits, I would say low end 7, high end 12.
Oh my God.
I mean, look, you guys want to watch a television show that you haven't seen before. I'm like, well, I want to watch something that I'm familiar with, and I can maybe watch in multiple pieces, and I don't have to worry that I've interrupted the flow.
A little background watching, too.
No, I don't do background watching. You force me to do that, which is tough. But look, I mean, it's got Robert Sheehan, who we love.
We do.
From Umbrella Academy. It's got Zazie Beetz as hilarious. I mean, Zazie Beetz comes in and kills it in like her 4 scenes. But she is so like irritated with these characters and like so funny.
Where are you watching this?
Oh, it's everywhere. I don't know. I think it's on HBO right now.
Nice.
I can't remember.
I kind of want to go watch
Robert
it.
Sheehan is in it.
That's what I said.
I do like him. Okay, you're right. And Andy Garcia, you can never go wrong.
Yeah, I mean, even Richard Schiff, you get a little West Wing connection in there as another political person.
Okay.
I honestly think he has one scene. It's a long scene, and he's very serious.
John, what is the story of Geostorm? What is happening?
How can you not put it together by the title?
What's a geostorm? I don't know what a geostorm is.
Yeah, well, that's one of those things that a Dean Devlin movie sometimes maybe is not the most exciting part of it, but like, ooh, a geostorm is when there's many, you know, serious storms around the world, and they could combine to create a world-spanning storm, a geostorm.
It's like unprecedented. Natural disaster type of movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's weird. Actually, this one is really a movie with a message. Because they're like, hey, you know, severe storms have increased. Then we did something. We created this, I forget what it's called, but it's like a network of satellites and then a big space station to manage and then stop severe storms. But unfortunately, then nefarious people try to take advantage of it.
Nefarious people. Why nefarious people? Are you always trying to take advantage of things?
And then they figure out that like, oh, well, because there was this thing about these storms could turn into a geostorm, but actually they're causing it to do that, which is bad. But they do stop it. And, you know, look, a lot of things happen, and some of them are bad. I mean, there were severe storms that killed people. It was sad.
I guarantee my husband has seen this. Guaranteed.
That's an interesting.
He likes a atmospheric disaster.
Yeah, what's the day after tomorrow? No, what's that one?
There's so many.
The day after tomorrow. Yes,
Yeah, I love that one with Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's very good. You should watch that again many more times, as I have.
I background watched that one a lot. Sorry, John.
So there you go. That's you don't need any more story than that.
Yeah,
that's great.
Shockingly, John, who does not watch trailers, gave away a lot right there.
But he's also selling it. He wants to make
Right.
sure that we know to go watch it.
I am intrigued.
I'm going to go watch it.
I do like when it's like the actor or the scientist, or like the movie starts out and they go out and they like look up at the sky and they're like, wow, that looks different.
Yeah, that's
and
not
there's a
what's
little
happening.
breeze in their hair and you hear like rustling leaves and you're like, holy shit. Oh, no?
No. I
No, I'm
mean,
not
this
gonna watch it
isn't
then.
content. Yeah.
You should have just said yes, because now she's not going to watch it, John.
You can't convince her to watch things.
Or
Yes.
is he a scientist at a keyboard and looking at different type of it's simulations. Wait, this isn't
Don't say.
I'm looking at the internet and it's very stimulating. I think I've got the wrong webpage.
Am I on YouPorn? What? So wait. So then they're looking at it and it's like, wait a minute, this is live? Oh my gosh, in Alaska? What's happening?
Yeah.
John, am I more on track?
No, you were starting on track because yes, they do look at different storm simulations, but there was never a moment where like, oh, I'm confused. This is actually happening now.
When is the moment the scientist has to confront the government official and tell him to get everybody underground?
Yeah, they don't do that.
What kind of movie is this?
None of your predictions are working out, Liz.
Yeah, that doesn't even happen in Greenland, so take it easy.
I was just thinking about Greenland because that's
Greenland's a good
another
one.
Gerard Butler.
I have watched that multiple times. We can't talk about that right now, but
He is always like running for his life.
well, look, he found some successful things that he should do that we like him to do.
We like him to do it.
But yes, it's not that they do have to. The scientists don't confront the politicians because they're just trying to fix it. You know what I mean?
All right,
They don't
we have time for it? Okay.
There's some slight confrontation that happens, but it's like down the chain of like, well, because the big what I didn't talk about.
Okay.
So Jim Sturgess is in this, and he is Gerard Butler's brother.
Oh, okay.
And Gerard, though successful, is a wild card. So he's kind of
Of course, he's a wild card.
he's the bad brother.
Of course.
Whereas Jim Sturgess is the good brother who's been normally successful. And so he's working in politics. So Gerard has to convince Jim at some point. So that's a different way of. I can't. It's not the confrontation you're looking for. But
shoot.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
mean,
trying to turn this into the core, and it's not.
I did like the core. I do think Gerard usually plays a little down on his luck. Something bad's happening. He's got to get back in it.
Yeah, that's an element in that.
Hey,
It's very
all
helpful.
right,
Now
nailed it,
we're-
Liz. Now
Liz.
you got me into it. Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the great moments is when he gets up there and it's this German scientist who's now in charge because he used to be in charge, but it's Alexandra Maria Lara, who's very
Gets up there where?
in space.
In space?
Yes.
Oh, because of whatever this thing is that's tracking / stopping, but now creating the
Yes,
storms?
correct.
Ooh, I tracked it all.
Yes,
Aren't you guys
good
impressed?
job. Storm
Okay.
tracker. So she has some great moments where it's like, yeah, you did know everything, but now you don't because
You're old and outdated.
Ooh, wow.
So
John, really good. We're all on board.
you're very welcome.
There's no sequel, right?
I mean, currently, don't jinx it.
Okay, I'm just saying, maybe we need to work on that.
It did make a lot of money. I looked up the box office, and it was like a budget of $100+ million, and it made like $200 million.
Dean Devlin knows what he's
80
doing.
of that was John.
Yeah.
That's
some
not
of
true.
it.